My next amendment is number 44, Mr. Chairman. This is a very important amendment to my state. It mirrors the language of a bipartisan bill by Mr. Blumenauer and Mr. Curbelo. This amendment protects small businesses engaged in the legal regulated marijuana business in the state of Colorado and other states from unsustainable tax burdens. My marijuana amendment would simply revise Section 280E of the tax code to exempt marijuana sales. Even though this economic activity is now legal under Colorado law and the law of many other states, and even though the people of Colorado have overwhelmingly supported this direction, our businesses in our state have been punished by enforcement of Section 280E of the Internal Revenue Code, preventing legal businesses from deducting their business expenses. Due to this unfair tax rule, companies that are forced to pay an effective federal tax rate as high as 70% in the cannabis industry. In 2015, marijuana sales in Colorado exceeded $990 million, generating $135 million in tax revenues for the state. But due to this unfair tax rule, those companies were then forced to pay an effective federal tax rate as high as 70%. What other business do we force to pay a 70% tax rate, Mr. Chairman? As you know, I'm a champion of low taxes. I support reducing corporate tax rates, and if we had a revenue-neutral way of getting there, which we proposed in the past, which a carbon fee would get us to, or that President Obama proposed, I would support that too. But certainly doing something about a 70% effective tax rate in the cannabis industry, and this amendment is a simple bipartisan fix. By revising Section 280E of the tax code to exempt marijuana sales, we will help protect and grow legal businesses in the state of Colorado and other states. And our businesses need to be given that opportunity to succeed. My amendment would put them on the same footing as other small businesses in our country, regardless of what you or other members think about marijuana legalization nationally. This amendment does not do anything about that. I have a separate bill that does that, which I would certainly welcome the chair to look at and co-sponsor. But this amendment simply provides a real-life fix on a real tax issue that forces businesses to pay a 70% effective tax rate, and frankly, prevents them from being able to completely undermine the criminal cartels, which, while they've been attacked and devastated in our state, largely still exist simply because of the 280E exemption. Once this amendment is adopted, and I'm confident we have the votes on the floor to do that, Mr. Chairman, I'm confident it'll be the nail in the coffin of the criminal cartels that jeopardize the health of our kids and our safety.